You motorboating son of a... Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Xaereth Prevails. Folks, today I want to talk a little bit about Relic Levels, and I know that we've talked about them before on this channel as a way to make your GP, matchup GP, and everything in GAC a little bit easier. And some people accuse me of not wanting easy match or not wanting hard matches, and all I have to say is I agree that it can look a little cowardly or whatever, but you have to also realize that if you do not have a Galactic Legend on your account, you're not ready to face one, then managing your matchup GP is extremely important. That being said, we're not talking about that. I want to talk a little bit about just places in the game where relic levels are actually important. Like, you're not, whereas we want to keep our relic levels low in terms of just roster efficiency, there are places that you need to have higher relic levels. So that being said, folks, real quick, just want to remind you, if you want to support the channel for free, I would really appreciate just a thumbs up, like on this channel, on this video, the channel in general, but the video else as well specifically. Leave a comment in the comments section, and if you haven't subbed yet, I would really appreciate that as well. Even if you just ignore me afterward, would really help the channel. We're trying to mount the algorithm, etc., and we've been gaining momentum. The last couple days we've been slipping a little because I've been on vacation, and the stuff I've been putting out has not been like the best ever. It's been like the best ever minus. So that being said, folks, you guys have been awesome, and I really appreciate all of you for helping me with that. Truly, we're trying to make something of this channel, make something of ourselves. So I've got a slide. I've prepared one slide for this whole thing, and then I'm going to show you some video just to kind of underline exactly what's going on here. So using these principles, etc. So high relic levels are necessary for some things in this game. One of them is the challenge Rancor. We can't escape it. Need relic 8 to get relic 8. Eventually we'll have something that requires level 8. Isn't that scary? But challenge Rancor is relic 5 right now to get in, and if your guild is wanting to start pushing for the challenge Rancor, you may be asked to put some relics on characters you don't want to put relics on, and you're gonna have to weigh the pros and cons of that yourself. It is absolutely a thing that people, the guilds, are gonna be looking for. Unlocks, that's another obvious one. Galactic Legends need anything ranging between relic 3 and relic 8 to unlock them. It can be frustrating. Everyone gets to relic Rose Tico. It's super fun. Join the Rose Tico Club. It doesn't even exist because no one is proud of it. Not even anyone. Who's proud of it? Let me know in the comments. I don't know if I want to know that. Gosh. Okay. So something I didn't write in here though, folks, is the territory battles. They need a certain GP level. You don't need a specific relic level generally, but you do need a certain GP to play, and usually it's not just going to be relic 0. You're going to want relic 3, relic 5, and that helps anyways for your survivability. You kind of need it for like the cam mission. You generally need like relic 5 on everyone except for Rex, and probably you benefit from more relics. My ult gets by on 5 though. That being said, other than that, folks, so relics are good, but they don't change anything. And okay, how do I say this? As far as gameplay goes, if you have a high degree of skill and you have good mods, as long as you understand the mechanics of the game, you don't absolutely need a huge amount of relics. Like, they don't change your speed, they don't change your tenacity, potency, they don't change your mechanics at all. They change how much damage you do. Like Mundi at relic 8 he just hits, he's very truck-like in his hits. He hits truculently, if you will. Even if you won't, you also do better at taking hits. Either you're going to have crit avoid or evasion, or more health, more armor, etc. And then also the The last thing I should mention is Galactic Legends synergy. They've moved more and more toward. Not only does Lord Vader want Relic 8 for himself, he wants it on his entire team. You benefit more and more from specific Relic levels. Similarly, General Kenobi also has that. So, there's. I think the game is moving toward just pushing all the Relic levels on everything, but we're still at a point where we can have efficient matchup GP, to be able to have some Relic zeros here and there. So I'll try to link in the video description where, like the video where I discuss keeping your matchup GP low, just as a baseline so that you guys can understand where I'm coming from. Relic 0 is kind of the golden standard in terms of efficiency, but anyways, let's go. I want to show you guys a couple examples of having low Relic levels and how they still work. You can have an efficient team with low Relic levels. So let's do it. All right, so we're going to first go into a mirror match between my alt and my alt's opponent. So what we're facing is a high Relic level on all Darth Revan team, on the entire Darth Revan team. So they've got Relic 7 on their Darth Revan, and I think Relic 8 maybe on Darth Malak, maybe not quite that high, but all of their characters are extremely high relics, and my Darth Revan team is literally Relic 0, Relic 0, Relic 0, Relic 0, and Gear 11 here. What I do have is a knowledge of how kits work, and also better speed mods. So let's jump in to this fight as soon as this video allows it in its wisdom. Blessed be the video and the algorithm. So, I mean, I'm not gonna walk you through exactly how how all of this is working. That's not really the goal here. The goal here is to show, okay, I had the faster Darth Revan, so I can go first, and then I knew which one to hit first at that point with Malak because everyone was feared. And so, I'm taking my time, thinking my way through it, trying to make sure. So you want to hit Basti because she is the one who can really mess you up with Dark Battle Meditation. But now they have the Death Mark. But if you do your specials at the right time and you mark the right people, then you get your Malak to the point where he's taunting, so their Malak isn't doing anything to you. And then here's the question, like, what? I mean, they haven't gone yet, really. Like, their Malak has gone 2 times so far. Now I'm trying to debate who to hit now. Do we want to take out Malak or HK? HK is gonna WTF pwn someone if we're not careful, and he does. He kills our Marauder in 1 shot, and that's like the only meaningful hit that he does. And it's actually a pretty good example of if they have high Relic levels, they're just going to hit way harder. And at some point, you have to realize, so mechanics are important, game knowledge is important, and your overall power is also important, because if someone can just turn around and punch you, if they actually connect, it's gonna hurt. It's like a kid could, conceivably beat an adult if the adult couldn't hit them. But if the adult actually ended up landing a punch, like, it doesn't matter how skilled the kid is, there, gosh, that's kind of dark. I'm thinking of, like, we watched the Three Ninjas recently with my kids, and there's like kidnappers coming for these little kids, and anyways, not condoning any kind of abuse, folks, I promise. Now, that being said, if someone bigger than you is gonna punch you, you're gonna feel it, and that's the one drawback. And so if you get to the point where your Relic, you're facing a Relic 9 team, because we're gonna get that eventually, pretty soon here, in fact, and you are only like Gear 11. If they get any turns, they're going to destroy you, and probably it's not realistic to win. So relic levels can overwhelm, but if you can find the right balance, it's really important. So check out this team on the bottom, folks. General Skywalker with Relic 7 on all the clones except for Relic 8, Arc Trooper. And this is something that happened in one of my GACs recently. And we're not doing a mirror match here because mirror matches are ugly in all forms. We're using bounty hunters to counter them, and they have almost max levels. Like, they almost have 40. It's 37 relic levels as opposed to Aura Seeing here is level 2, relic level 2. Mandalorian is relic level 5. Grief is 3. Bosk is 5. I know he's 4, and Moff Gideon is 3. So what do we got? We got 5, 10, 15. We have 13 as opposed to their 37. So way higher relic level team on that General Skywalker squad. But I do have some ruinously fast bounty hunters along with a pretty quick Gideon. So, I mean, as long as you understand how the mechanics work and you can actually mitigate that damage that they're doing, then you can find a way to win. So, we're making sure that Bosk is a minimum level to be able to take those hits from General Skywalker. Because honestly, General Skywalker, he used to hit way harder. Bosk wouldn't really take those hits nearly as well. But now that Skywalker hits a little bit more noodle-ish, then that happens. And then you can eventually get to the point where you just blow away General Skywalker. Then you have to, of course, have the game knowledge and understanding how the kits work. You can't really kill 5s at this point. Like, the clones, the 501st, it sounds ludicrous, but the clones will actually just kill you here. Like they totally will, because your team isn't survivable. And so you have to find some way to take down this Rex first, because 5s has too high of health and protection, and that armor is too good. Like, the relic levels are really helping 5s in this case. So you have to kill Rex first, because he's easy to kill, and then once you do, then you can kill the rest of the team easy enough. So you get the Dispel here, shoot Rex eventually, and then 5's sacrifices, and now you try to stun, you try to deal with this. They're super clones now, so we've really got to be careful. But, I mean, because I have good game knowledge and I know how to run the team that I do with the mods that I have, I don't need massive relic levels. We're not just going to bludgeon people. The goal here is to get good banners and to beat other teams with lower investment than would normally be required. Like, it's nice to be able to beat a team that's significantly stronger than you with a team that's weaker. I mean, that's really the soul of why we use off-meta counters in the first place, right? Is to get a good deal, kind of, like punch up with all of our counters. And so, anyways, we got through this General Skywalker team. There's like a moth. Ah, there's a moth. Gross. Alright. Moth attack. Yuck. Mothra. She's mad that she didn't make the cut. That being said, folks, I think that's about does it for today. I mean, keep in mind, relic levels don't have to be high. They can be low. Relic 0 is all you need for a lot of them. Some of them you want more. You're gonna have to watch my videos to find out which ones. Now, I mean, you can, but that's the thing. Don't just assume that Relic 5 is great or Relic 7 is perfect for everyone. You don't want to just, like, I know someone who starts with Relic, they said, okay, we're going to make Geos. So they just stopped focusing on any other part of their roster, got Relic 7 on all of their Geos, and moved on. And, I mean, that's fine. If you want to be a completionist like that, that's fine. If you want, it truly is. But it doesn't lend itself to a really strong, versatile roster. It lends itself to really high GP on all your characters, and then it's like, wow, that investment level is so crazy, and those Geos still can't do much more than if they were just Relic 5 or Relic 4 for that matter. So, that being said, folks, I'm going to let you go. Thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like or a comment in the comments area or elsewhere, but mostly in the comments area. And remember, wait, And thank you all so much for watching. And remember that in all things, Xaereth prevails.